Unfortunately, our sublime MC, Jill Tracy, is stuck in transit, so I'm your MC for the evening. And before I get around to any of the introductions I'd like to make, I'd first like to introduce the reason we're all here. The woman who taught me that long blonde hair was cool and the violinists could be rock stars. The one and only Anne Rice.
Hi guys. First I want to thank Susie Q for being the founding person of the Lestat Fan Club. And I want to thank all of you for being here. And I want to thank all of these wonderful people on the stage and the musicians and everybody who makes up this event. This is such a wonderful gift to me, this event, and to so many others. And I can't tell you how deeply I appreciate it. How deeply I appreciate seeing each and every one of you in dazzling costumes and participating in a kind of romance and glamour that we all cherish and we all love, a kind of poetic approach to life that I think makes life worth living for a lot of us. And I just so love seeing you all. I can't tell you, it's great to be back. It's been 8 years since I came to one of these balls. I left New Orleans in 2005, and I've been away too long, just too long. I want very much to come back, and I want to have an apartment in the French Quarter and be part of the city again. And tonight, when I stepped out of the car out there, and that wonderful dancer met me, and the brass band began to play, I thought, gosh, there's no place like this, you know? I have to come home. This is so the spirit of New Orleans. I just have to come back. I remember when Sue Q came up to me at a signing years ago and asked me if she could make a fan club. And I said, well, not for me. But I said, you can make it for Lestat, he'd love it, you know. He would just absolutely adore having a fan club. And she did. She created this fan club, she and the founding members, and she's kept it going all these years with a lot of help from a lot of you. And she's just done an absolutely wonderful job. And I don't know, what year was that? Was that 1984? 88, Queen of the Dam, that was it. And I remember the first ball in the art studio. Yes, and I remember the second one in the Delta Queen Terminal. And I remember many, many other wonderful balls. And there was, of course, the big ball we gave at St. Elizabeth's called the Memnock Ball, where we had 8,000 people. I don't know if any of you were there, but it was, oh, you were, okay, that's great. we sort of reached for the stars that night. We had a wonderful time, and I remember the director, James Cameron, came with Linda Hamilton and Stan Winston. And Stan Winston was so knocked out by my big statue of Pumpkinhead. He really loved it. And I was thrilled that he was there, that they were all there. But I just want to tell you how happy I am to be here. How happy that you all have kept this going, even when I drifted away. And how happy I am to be back. And I will be back next year, for sure. Reuben Golding and his fellow Morphin Kinda, they definitely have some kin Morphin Kinda down here in the swamps. And I've got to get to know those werewolves, and I've got to bring those novels back into my home, as well as writing them in California. And again, let me just thank you all. Thank you for everything. Thank you for caring so much about all the intangible and ineffable things that mean so much to me. It struck me last night at the meet and greet. I was looking at all of the different people in costume, and I thought, these people, they really know what matters. They know what matters, to get out of yourself, to just yield to the imagination, yield to the poetic, yield to the beautiful, and I don't know, just reach for a kind of magic, and don't settle for a life that doesn't have that magic. And again, I want to tell you, I love you and thank you.